So going for me elusively. We throw Aurelion Sol in front of you. Yes, yes, yes! It's all coming together, Yugi! As we now do that, throw you out. Oh, look! And so it begins! Ah, the level ups! And now this is why. This is why we do the things we do. Hello everyone, Gomez here for the Land Up channel. While we wait for the new cards to be added to the game and get to have all the deck building excitement and whatnot, this is the last one of Widget deck before those cards are added. So let's get into this one. It's actually one that was a viewer one. I believe it was on a Helpful Yoda who did this. But anyway, let's get into the Aurelion Sol Spy deck. As I said, I believe it was Unhelpful Yoda who gave me this idea. It could have been something else. I do apologise. A lot of people throw ideas at me, so I do apologise if I've got that wrong. But Sol Spy is what I've got this for at this moment in time. I might call it something different in the video, but this is what it is right now. So the whole concept of this deck is to use Black Rose Spy with Aurelion Sol to make multiple copies of Aurelion Sol. Now, I'm not saying that this is the best way of building this deck. On reflection, I actually think that this deck would actually work a lot better if you were to run Targon's Peak. The reason for that being is because if you can get Aurelion Sol out a lot earlier, obviously there are ways of getting him out early with Eclipse Dragon and such, but if you were to be able to get him out earlier onto the field, because bear in mind, you do still have to be doing the 5 damage, which is why I've got things such as Glory Seeker and like a LeBlanc, who could also make copies as well once she levels up, so you can make even more Aurelion Sols. Admittedly, one of them will be ephemeral, but it's besides the point. Sunforger, all these things are doing that 5 damage because the Black Rose Spy doesn't become an exact copy of a card until it's hit reputation, and then it becomes the strongest ally, which is hit, which is the idea, obviously, is to make copies of Asol. So if I was going to rebuild this deck again, which I probably will at some point, obviously I will first go through all the new champions and new cards, and there might be some cards that I might put in into this, but the point of it is that I feel this deck might be a little bit more interesting, because obviously I had to, so there was another idea of using Gifts from Beyond, not only as a really versatile spell, because obviously it can do 3 damage, it can give you lifesteal, it can give you stuns, blah 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 blah. Its main thing was supposed to be for Crescendum, to be able to get out the Black Rose Spy if you didn't have one in hand and you'd attack forward with Asol. I had to slightly corrupt that, which it figures basically Black Rose Spy was the only 2 cost. But the problem with that was that I was finding that I needed a Glory Seeker to be able to hit in for that 5 damage to help me get to that reputation quicker. So that's the reason why I did what I did, like to give me sustenance on the board, while also, like, you know, still being able to trade things off that I want to while doing 5 damage. But I said, if you were running this in a Targon's Peak deck, you could actually remove this and remove the 2 costs. You could even remove Zoe, just because she's just in there for early game, like hit-ins and, like, you know, a couple of stuns and things that she can make happen. But yes, if I was running this with Targon's Peak, I could get rid of this, have a lot more like kind of like top-heavy things. Bearing in mind that we are going between Noxus and Fibushi, so there's a slight chance that you could even put in a Captain Farron or 2, or like I said, like a Mind Splitter. Wouldn't put Leviathan, like you could put a Leviathan, but if I'm not running Swain, like, you know, I'm not as set in my ways there. But they're good things that if they were to come out are definitely doing more than 5 damage, which are hitting you towards reputation. So these would be just the things that I will say. This is still a really funny deck to play, and you will see the matches, all the matches that you will see were streamed live. So which is shameless plug time. Twitch, Twitter and Instagram. If you didn't know already, I do stream on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, as well as there's the Discord link down below if you want to get in there and talk all things about these new cards, new concepts and whatnot, because let's face it, everyone's got ideas of brewing with these new champions and cards. So please let me know your thoughts and whatnot in that Discord. Also, I will be running a tournament on the 15th and 16th. Actually, it depends on how many people get involved. It might just be on the 15th if we don't get too many people. Just do it in one day. I didn't know how many people would get involved, so I thought I'd spread it out. And because Cross Shard is going to become like a thing of the past, it seems at one point. But we'll see how that goes. But yes, like, you can win yourself some Twisted Fate cards as well as some small cash prizes and whatnot. And there will also be a special prize for whoever comes with the memeiest lineup. But anyway, That's not important. Let's just see how this deck... Oh, sorry. Also, I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. For everyone who supports this channel, I said this channel would be nothing without all of your support. So, honestly, thank you so much. Like I said, slowly but surely growing. The subscriptions are growing and everything like that. I've got an end-of-year goal of hitting 5,000 followers/subscribers on YouTube and Twitch. And honestly, YouTube is doing very nicely. So, honestly, thank you all. Because it would be nothing without you commenting, subscribing, liking. Like, that is what makes this channel what it is. And so, honestly, thank you. And I'm loving the community that we're building. Anyway, without further ado, let's get in and see how this deck does in a couple of matchups. So, we are against... Don't want to keep you. We are against Jarvan with Renekton. Really powerful deck. Want to keep this just in case we get to use this on top of Renekton. Depends on obviously what we get. We've not really got much of our early game. Bloody Business, I felt was important to keep as well. Just because for any 5 attack stuff that we get... Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. My opponent does nothing, so I also do nothing. Zoe immediately coming down here is not too bad. Admittedly, Zoe might die to this because I'm expecting to see some form of challenge. If it takes them a turn to do whatever the challenge is, Sentry into this is not bad. But I expect to see, like, Cataclysm or... Would they run Confront in that? Or just straight up anything that makes vulnerable from Shurima is also a chance. Little bit surprised about that one. Because, okay. Fair enough. Little bit surprised about that drop, if I'm going to be honest. There was no reason to do it. I could have waited until LeBlanc was on the field to be able to do this so that at least I was helping level her up. But I feel that I want to just remove the Honored Guard and not have to worry about the Honored Guard. Plus as well, this now can trade with the Redeemer. So I feel, like in my heart, I feel okay about this. So just straight up, boom. LeBlanc comes down next turn. We could technically actually throw down the Glory Seeker next turn if I wanted to. But LeBlanc goes down next turn. They always could have Quicksand, any of the stuff which gets rid of attack stats. There's a good chance they could run any of that stuff.
Places to go, people to be.
So it's scary times. I believe it's the 1-cost one is a focus speed. So I believe the 1-cost one is focus. So I should be okay. And we've got Bloody Business to kill Renekton next turn. This is not too bad. Obviously, Quicksand, as I say, is a thing. Is an annoyance, but at the end of the day, it's... Hopefully we should be okay. So, Sharp Sight. Sharp Sight does just get them past, and then, yep, so, okay, right, so. Gonna be losing Zoe. Big ass damage. Okay. So do the risks. I can actually go... Ooh, find the stun. Your one job was to find the stun! Actually, correct, I've got a stun in my hand. What am I talking about? I've got a stun in my hand. Why am I worrying? Like, I'm getting concerned for no particular reason. I don't know what was going on in my head there, but I had the stun in my hand the whole time. It's perfectly fine. It's just totally doable. Right. So that rally was for nothing. Now it means I've got the ability just to immediately go forward here. Grab you over here. If not, Bloody Business is also a thing. Could have actually thrown this damage in first. Don't know whether or not that would have mattered. Probably wouldn't have mattered actually. That wouldn't have added up. So, yeah, no, I could have let that additional damage happen first. But she was always going to level herself up. Renekton is down, and obviously we could see Jarvan, but that depends on what they play this turn. Could have also played Trickster. Could have actually got them down a lot if we would have played Trickster. Whispered word is needed. So we've nearly hit rep. Oh! I'm so glad that they are one off. But no, we could have definitely done like a lot more damage to them. We could see Jarvan come out of this field of play right now. I expect to see Jarvan. Jarvan, come at me. So Jarvan's going to be taking out LeBlanc. I could actually Bloody Business just so that, look, I could have actually actually, I guess I could have Bloody Business last round to make it so they didn't have an attack unit this turn. The option was there. Or do we actually want to straight up just kill Jarvan? Does mean that the cost of this is going, like, cost of that is going down. It's not ideal, and definitely I should have removed that last turn. So mistakes were made. Mistakes were made, but mistakes were made all the time, let's face it. It's me we're talking about here. Mistakes are always going to be made. What's the deck about? So the deck is about playing Aurelion Sol and using, what is it called? Black Rose Spire to make more copies of Aurelion Sol. That's kind of what we're aiming for. We're going to accept throwing you down. So you might die here. Ooh, actually, you actually open up the chance for you not dying at all. So all we're going to do right now is go wide on them. If you go for throwing down... Actually, they could throw down another one of these, I guess. But I can straight up kill this one. Stun the other one if they do throw down a second version of this. So if they do... Ooh, so you go for the immediate removal and we go, no, none of that. Potentially a second concerted strike. But it would be forcing their whole mana down, and then we've just got lethal on them with everything else that's on the board. So that's fine. That's fine. Like, literally, like, they have to play something else. Shout them out to my opponent. They played well, but no matter what. Like, we thought they didn't have much mana. We could have gone wide and stunned whatever else was left because we had Guile that could have come off of the other one. So it actually went okay. Ooh, interesting combination. Interesting combination of Vi with Lulu. I'm intrigued, to say the least. I am intrigued. I got rid of you. I got rid of you. What I need is my 5 attack units. Which immediately I got rid of one because I thought that I might get LeBlanc. I don't need you yet. Later you'll be needed. Part of me like, do I throw one out now? Just because I can take 1 damage actually, sod it. That's a lot more than 1 damage right now. That then suddenly turns into like 5 damage. You knew the risks.
Knowledge is wealth.
You knew the risks! As we go forward like this, just purely just to get rid of that before they start supporting that anymore and start getting that up. I will accept your death there rather than taking 5 damage. Admittedly, we could have actually taken it. I will wait to see whether or not they play Lulu. I mean... Okay. That is an aggressive picks you have there! Let's remove that picks from the field of battle. Now, admittedly, Lulu could still drop. We could still see, like, them slowly but surely leveling Vi. I'm willing to accept these. I'm willing to accept the options of which I've done. There could have been a Nopa fight there. I lived through the problems that could have came at me. Oh, Mystic Shot. Shit. I didn't go past those problems. Okay. Still got a stun, so if they throw down Vi, we can always stun her. We've got... Oh, there's the Lulu. Do want to stun Lulu right now. I can accept. I would accept this 3 damage from you, then I'd heal myself back up again and get a little bit of draw out of this. Draw! My only friend in this world. At least, like, finally a 5 damage unit, which is meaning that we are at least going to be helping get towards reputation. If nothing else. Oh, 2 of them! Sunman, cover! They probably, yeah, just accept this damage. But slowly but surely getting us closer and closer to reputation, which is nice. We can throw down another one the turn after throw the dragon. I mean, I do take some damage. It's damage I'm willing to accept. Obviously, of course you would. If only I had the knife. Right, so we'll take that damage. I was actually considering playing you, but then part of me thinking, do I want this light? I guess I got Star Shaping in hand. I will accept and then throw down the Eclipse Dragon next turn. Ooh, so they're giving her a barrier, so when she drops, she's gonna have barrier. So I need to remember that most likely they're gonna be dropping her this turn with that barrier. Oh, LeBlanc! We throw down LeBlanc.
Places to go.
Mostly because I'm thinking to myself that I could Arachnoid Sentry the Lulu, but also I need to think to myself, we need the top deck Hush! Top decking Hush is gonna be like the most critical thing I'm gonna need against Vi. Will be just the unexpected Hush that I really need to draw like Toot Sweet. Okay, there's a deny. Not that I want to see that! On the plus side, actually no, we do still exactly. So I will go forward, although I fully expect you to get blocked. That's fine. I will live. Oh no! She doesn't deserve to go out like this. I can't even heal up this unit in order to get past that. It's okay. I will live. I will live with the decisions that I have made today. Probably not, but one day I will. It's okay. Do not fret, everyone. Do not fret. On the positive side, soon you will cost less! Obviously, Vi could drop. Oh, bloody business actually might be really good against Vi. Big part of me is thinking, let's just get rid of. Every part of my being is telling me, let's get rid of Lulu right now. It also means that I get the option to now play this. Could have played the Eclipse Dragon, which still would have been a powerful move. It's going to be a deny. Oh my god, no, not the homecoming. Not the homecoming! I don't want to go home! Okay. I should have probably just waited. I'm not gonna lie. I should have thrown down the Eclipse Dragon. The Eclipse Dragon would have been the far superior move right there. Why did I listen to the smart moves in my head? The smart moves in my head told me what I should do. I decided to ignore them. Okay. I don't care about getting a lifestyle on that again. I probably should, if I'm gonna be honest. But we can remove. Actually, no, we can't remove her because she's gonna have quick attack. But we can remove you. So we can remove this. Still does mean that technically we do get that. I should have just played the Eclipse. I'm gonna play the Eclipse Dragon, which is what we should have played. Is what we should have played last time. Okay, Eclipse Dragon, come to me, my baby. So if we can find Aurelion Sol. If we can find the Aurelion Solar Woos. This is starting to get scarier and scarier. Oh, there you are, my friend! Oh, the card, Yugi. No matter what, let the games begin. No matter what, may the best man win. So, I kind of want to remove you. But you're free! We could also go with the elusive, because we've not got any defense elusively. Yeah, sorry, we're going removing their elusive. Like, although this is an annoyance, at the moment, they haven't got another support. Actually, no, correction. I should have maybe got rid of you, but it's okay. I will live with the decisions that I've made here today. Because I feel like if they started making the elusive be a 5-5, slowly but surely pipping me away. Yep, sure, I've got that. It's all coming together, Yugi. It's all coming together. All we need to do is play you, and as long as you strike this turn, yes, yes, I mean, they're getting elusives out. Stop doing the elusive, bollocks! But yes, I mean, technically, I can now cover you elusive, it's fine. Do all the elusive, bollocks! Yes, 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 yes! What they don't understand. Curse you, Yugi. What they don't understand now. Sheet. So going for me elusively. We throw Aurelion Sol in front of you. Yes, yes, yes! It's all coming together, Yugi! As we now do that, throw you out. Oh, look! So it begins! Ah, the level ups! And now this is why. This is why we do the things we do. This is why we do the things that we do here today. So, boom. Straight up, supernova, you're done. Boom. I mean, moon silver, less important, but I've got a straight up heal to my core. We do want to go forward with that. We could get 3 Aurelion Sols for the memes, people, for the memes. To the stars. So, although we could finish them, like the option for finishing is there, but we don't take it. Do you want to know why we don't take it? Because 3 Aurelion Sols! I do apologise, this is terrible. No! No, the dream! Don't take the dream away from me! Oh, honestly, shout out to my opponent. Shout out to my opponent. You took my dream of 3 away, but really well played. Obviously, we were BMing. We could have just won that game, like, regardless. Don't need you, but I will take the Zoe. Like, yeah, so we're getting to the big boys. Dragon's Clutch is actually a potential chance of drawing you. So I feel like I'm actually going to keep the Dragon's Clutch. Just as a, just in case kind of thing. But we've got turn 1, we've got LeBlanc or LeBlanc. Oh, look, it comes anyway. Didn't need this. Where were you last game? Where were you last game, Buddy Boo? I needed you. I was crying out for you. You never came to me. But yes, no, we need to be aware of the atrocity moves. Potentially we need to be finding some Equinoxes just to silence some of the annoyance which could come out of them. We see how this goes. Equinox! No, we don't. We'll wait. We'll wait. I could totally go for the Equinox though, just to silence this. Just so that, I mean, I couldn't silence it because I wouldn't be able to play and silence at the same thing. So they're getting one of their champions. I really hope it's Nasus because there's less likely chance they. I guess they could play Nasus for all we know. Like, you know, it's hard to tell really. Like whether or not they want Thresh because they want to obviously get out their Nasus and grab Zoe, although they've got multiple other ways of killing Zoe because they could have like Vile Feast in that deck or Withering Wail, I think that they run. It's okay. It doesn't really matter which way around I do it. It's not going to level her up. That's fine. I mean, the annoyance is, when I say it's fine, it's stopping me from hitting a reputation point, so it's not fine. On the plus side, they're getting like, you know, I say on the plus side, there's no plus side here. There's no plus sides other than the fact that I've got significant heals for my core. That is the only plus side. I could sacrifice Zoe. All bloody business now actually becomes an option. Everyone's a garden. So they're gonna be going trying to kill one of these two, and I guess out of both of them, LeBlanc is the one I want to keep alive, just because. Actually, let's see what we can get out of this first. Before we. Why can I never get the stun when I want it? So no stun, but I don't need the stun. I could go with the dog for draw, but we could also go with increasing your health pool. I was actually considering using Bloody Business as a get out of jail free card. Could use this on top of Zoe, but then yeah, no, I'm thinking LeBlanc is the one we need to keep alive because we need that 5 attack stat. I feel like I let this happen and then go with. But do I want to do? That's the question right now. I mean, I'm forced into Bloody Business right now. I'm forced into this move, but I guess I could have actually increased the stats, which would have meant that I could have saved this for somebody like Nasus or Thresh. Like, I could have technically saved that for another move, so I should have maybe Moonglowed this turn. I will look back. That move will haunt me, I'm sure. So this could be the move that they throw Nasus down. I feel like I go for the immediate go forward. Just because if they throw Nasus down, I'm not throwing a corpse onto the pile. Like, for them immediately going forward. If Thresh comes down, I also can Moonglow and just get past these 3 attack stat. They could have buffs, obviously, but ooh, they've got Nasus, one would assume. I'm going to go like this, but I expect it to be countered. Because they could very easily... Yep. I was going to say, like, I expect... I should have left it! Should have just left it! But okay. Mistakes have been made, and I will live with those mistakes right now because I physically have to. I should have just accepted the pass. Everything was okay. It was all gravy, baby. So we've still not seen either Nasus or Thresh hint at this field of play. I could go for the immediate heal to core. It still leaves me the ability to sentry into a Ravenous block if I want to. I'll take the elusive here. As long as I keep my options open. That's fine. They've already attacked, so I don't really mind this. Obviously, okay, yeah, so they want to go for a glimpse. Yet again, kind of got to accept it. I guess I could go for a guiding touch, but I just want to see whether or not they're going to throw Thresh out, in which case I can throw down a... Okay, so now they're not going to throw out either of those champions. I will go for a heal to core just for a little bit more draw. Ah, more stuns! Just what I needed! To be fair, I am nowhere near reputation, right? I can't remember how many strikes I've done with 5 damage. I definitely know not a lot. That's a lot of draw. That's a lot of draw in one turn! Okay. I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't slightly scared. The squeaky bum time is now starting to emerge. I could take the heals. Heals still allow me to do a sentry. Plus it's helped me get towards reputation. Gets my health up a little bit more to move me slightly further away from the atrocity move. Slowly but surely getting closer and closer to Aurelion Sol. Hope. When there's nothing left to believe in. Believe in hope. There's Nasus. So I can use Flock. I should have maybe actually just let the I should have actually maybe gone forward and let them trade, and then we could have Ravenous locked afterwards. There was the option for that as well, which probably actually was the better option, let's be honest. Okay. Let you go forward, because right now, like, nobody can trade with you. They can do some damage, but not go through it. Ah, damn you! Okay, now they can trade with you. Still going to do a little bit of damage into old Nasus. We've still got another stun, but I'm assuming he's going to immediately go forward. I need to live in hope. We do have another flock, which is going to be my only hope. It's going to be my little hope, that because he's taken damage, so technically... Oh, actually, straight up hush. That's even better. Do we take the hush move? Ah, a coward strategy. Right. We're still taking a lot of damage, but I'm willing to go with this because it leaves me more mana to maybe play down you. I can accept. It gives me the hush move for another Nasus in the future because this one's already damaged. So I kind of feel secure in that. Not 100% secure, but I feel a little tiny bit secure in the matter. I mean, do I throw down the hush now? I mean, we go down to 1. It's quite significant. I'm gonna go with it. I've got no heals in my hand, so I feel like I have to go for it. But obviously, they just throw another Nasus out, and potential there could be problematics that come from this. But I'm gonna hope. Live in hope. Could go straight with draw. Draw some dragons. Okay. But admittedly, I kind of need to go wide on this board as well, which I don't have a lot of wide options. My options for wide are null and void. Reputation. We could actually get our way to reputation. Next turn, we can play Sol regardless next turn. Maybe I'm going to wish that I played the dragon. But hopefully this would hit us. So we hit reputation. Reputation is there. Got my Aurelion Sol, but they're going wide on me. Going wide on me. Options. I have my spy! But in no way is it useful to me right now. Okay. Stun mechanic, but they're going to immediately go forward. Open attack makes all of the sense. I've got no heals right now. Okay, no, don't go for an open attack. I mean, that's interesting, because obviously they're not getting the unit off of that. But I mean, obviously Nasus could still come out. I feel like we go over stun. Yeah, I feel like we've got to dance around this. Dance! Dance the dance of life! Because we want to give ourselves the best possible option for being able to put multiple things on the board. And so stun is stopping something immediately. They have to take that space over. And that's quite a good unit that they don't want to take over, but we're forcing them to take that space over. Of course. Or they just straight up use that, which means that they can't throw down Nasus. They can still throw down Thresh, but they can't throw down Nasus. So always forward. Take it. Take it, take it. We go down to 4. We've actually got the ability of lifesteal within that as well. That's an important thing to remember, that we do actually have the ability of lifesteal within this, which isn't bad. Okay. I could even just go straight up with another elusive right now, because the biggest thing that's attacked forward right now is my elusive. So, technically...
Don't believe everything you hear.
Boom! We go in elusively under the radar! No one expects the elusive radar! I mean, this is yet again still in my plans. It's still not the plans that are the deck, but I will take them because, I mean, like, I guess I could have used this, but I'm not going to. That is lethal at the moment. It's full sit, but then if they've got... I'm gonna go, but if they've got... If they do have atrocity, they just atrocity my core. Of course. Shit. Give me options. Shit. That's not the options I need. Shit. Shed emote to my opponent. I mean, it was to be expected. You know it's coming. So atrocity over there. Yeah, I've got no way of killing it. Like, the only thing that could have helped me is if I top deck bloody business. So with that draw, everyone had got play business. Dan, you're damn green. They're going with giving all the spell shields, all the quick attacks. All of the things. I'm actually going to go getting rid of both of these for the time being, because, like, technically, I was going to say, if we get a flock, you still give me a guile, which gives me an option. So I don't mind that. I've got 2 units which can do 5 damage, which is going to help get the reputation down. So actually, even though this is crazy and I'm scared, I also am a little aroused. No, I'm not. But anyway, the point is, we've got the options when it comes to... I mean, they're going to start leveling Sej 1, and there's nothing I can do about that. I've got nothing. Nothing in the turn 1 here. I could throw down the Black Rose Spy just to stop this, but... Oh, gonna go with saying no, later. I might end up regretting this, but later. I can throw down you and give you the
Watch me.
Okay, it's okay. We can take this damage in the early game.
Striking looks.
I will tell myself that this damage is all gonna be worthwhile.
Fight or die.
Oh, this damage is all gonna be worthwhile. It's not going to be worthwhile, but I'm going to keep telling myself this damage is all going to be worthwhile in the end. We do actually have a life steal, but I'm going to go straight up with playing LeBlanc with her quick attack. The one concern is Frostbite, maybe even a Quicksand. Those are my concerns. And I'd be lying if I said that I was not slightly concerned by them. Because I need to remember that technically Renekton could die to a Guile flock. You don't die to a Guile flock. There could still be... There's going to be Brittle Steel.
Smoke and mirrors.
I guarantee Brittle Steel will come and haunt my dreams. Actually, I'm going to keep you back because you've become a direct trade with the... Actually, I guess I got overwhelmed. Do I care? I do slightly care about at least being able to trade it off. Brittle Steel? No, Brittle Steel, it's fine! Okay. But admittedly, you do have, I just remembered you got vulnerable, so they're always going to decide where you're going to go anyway. Should have probably gone forward, we could have got rid of, I mean, they're probably going to put you in front of the free one. Probably end up regretting all the decisions that I've ever made here. Yep, so the free one takes that. Am I willing to kill you right now? That's 6. We have got heals. I can go down and tell myself it's for the greater good, right?
Oh dear.
I can tell myself it was all for the greater good at the end.
Darling, you are dressed
It's not,
to
but
kill.
I'm going to tell myself it was all for the greater good in the end. We've got the ability of throwing down Sunforger next turn. We will be giving them vulnerable, but he's only got life still on the 1 turn anyway, so it doesn't exactly bother me 100%. Could still be Frostbites, could still be Quicksand, could still be a multitude of other things that are going to become problematic. Could also go with throwing down you and giving myself a bit of life steal. That's
Now,
also an
what could
option.
you be plotting?
Because technically we could throw that on top of LeBlanc because she will level. Like if we arrange everyone else in front of her, she might level up, giving her an additional attack stat onto all of it. So potentially, life steal is not the worst plan here, considering the fact that we are against what is. I mean, we could also go 3 damage. Like, we could actually just go 3 damage on top of one of these. I don't know, for some reason, my mind is telling me life steal. Actually, not bad. So I'm thinking to myself, do I want to throw down the Sunforger? But I'm looking at this now and thinking I could get multiple use out of this life steal. That's what I'm going to tell myself is the legitimate reason that I'm doing the things that I do. Kermis, why do you do the things that you do? If only. If only! Yes, Kermis, why do you do the things? Oh no! Curse you, He-Man! I should have known this was going to be the Sejuani move. I should have known. Mistakes were made. Okay. So admittedly, that does fuck all for me right now. I go for a stun and do some damage into her, potentially next turn. We could get the bloody business to kill her, / kill somebody else, or do we want to just throw down... Sod it! We're going with it! We're going with the Arachnoid Sentry! Nani? Right, we're gonna go with you. And doing the damage in here. Slowly but surely getting ourselves closer and closer. It's okay, I'm gonna convince myself this is gonna be the smart man moves. It's not the smart man moves, and definitely I should have done far superior moves to the moves that you are seeing here today. But I will tell myself, this is all worth it in the end. I will leave this. Also, Oracle's Eye. We don't have time for you right now. Got bloody business. Renekton comes out. You cannot escape me forever, Nasus. A big part of me is actually considering Guile. No one expects Guile. Who do we want to do Guile on top of? Do you want to do Guile on top of Sejuani, or do you want to do Guile on top of... Or do we just go, you know what? Do we just go sod it? We know that we've got bloody business. We want a little bit of health coming in. We've only got 6 health. Let's face it. The more health I can get, the better. It's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Never surrender. It's okay, it's okay. I'd be. So. It is, how you say, a lot of damage. I really wish that they would have, gone forward with more. So, we can live on 4 and level up LeBlanc, but it's still not the best, but it is the options that I have. I really wish they would have gone forward, just so I could have got another bit of life still off of one of these. Would have been more lovely, but I'll take the level up. I'll take the level up and I hope that I top deck into more heals. Because right now the only other heal that I have is my guiding touch. Which, let's face it, it's not the best heal that I need right now. You can throw down a Glory Seeker to at least deal with one of these. Oh, more heals! More heals, I mean, I'll take them, right? Because I need them. I need all the heals I can get my hands on. We can bring this round. We can bring this back. Anyone who's doubting the skills to pay the bills right now would be a fool! Okay. Do we also want to throw you forward? Right now, you trade. You do become a really good trade with some of these overwhelm ones over here. I might end up regretting this, but this is what I'm going to do. I will convince myself that this is genius! Then they throw out harsh winds. GG Shenamo. Oh no, harsh winds, it's fine! The harsh winds, they do not come for me! But what does come for me is a significant amount of pain and anguish. Do we take you right now just so that I've it's yet again not who I want to be copying, but I will copy you just so that I have defense. Because right now, survival is... just as we get Aurelion... Not that we would have played him, but just when we get him. Okay, I see your moves, and I raise you. Heals! Actually, bloody business is actually a really good top deck. Haha! I now stun you! Yes, Yugi! My moves are far superior than you think! Are we actually gonna... Is this gonna be a very stupid game that we should have lost, but we're gonna actually turn this around and actually win it? Is that what's legitimately gonna happen right now? Are we gonna come back and win this game that we definitely should have lost? Because it looks like it, right? Potentially! There's not enough to believe in hope. We should have probably actually gone off of somebody else so that if they do have a frostbite, like, we put all of our eggs in one basket here. Mistakes might have been made. It's gonna be a frostbite, isn't it? Oh no! Curse you, Jojo! Curse you! Okay. I definitely made a mistakes. Because obviously if we would have gone for one of these we could have killed. I should really stop going through what I think is a smart move in my head. And actually go with what the smart moves are. I'll take you right now, but I can make a copy of Aurelion Sol. Oh! If they frostbite Aurelion Sol! They're gonna go, yeah, they throw the frostbite on top of him. Pain is nothing. Oh, my big boy! He was my big boy! Okay. My main concern is the fact that they can trade with one of my LeBlancs. They can trade with one of my LeBlancs. It's not looking good. All is wrong in the world. Yeah, because I've got not even a hush could get me past, like, you know. Oh crap, why'd I go forward with you? You weren't supposed to go forward into this. I wasn't supposed to put you forward into this. I was just doing the sweeping motion. I mean, I guess I could actually hush
Out
you.
of my way.
I could technically. I mean, if they would have put Sej in front of you, that would have been the most amazing bluff for a hush move on top of you right now. Do a significant budget point of damage in there. If we throw down a hush, it doesn't really matter because he's not going to level up anyway. So we could actually straight. I mean, this is stupid. This is stupid, and I really should not have done this. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made, but I'm getting rid of everything on my own stuff. Imagine if they would have blocked with Sej. I mean, obviously they weren't always going to kill. They were always going to kill a LeBlanc. It made too much sense to kill a LeBlanc, not to kill a LeBlanc. Let's face it. But yeah, no, I really should not have gone forward with you. Mistakes were made. Living legends. If they immediately go for potentially. You can save me! Okay, I mean, my god. So, I mean, we don't deserve this. We could have also thrown it directly into Aurelion Sol. Actually, throwing it directly into Aurelion Sol would not have been a bad choice, in all honesty. Okay, we need to at least block, and I am gonna block here as well. Or do we go with... Just so we go down to 6 and he potentially lives. I will take this! Just because there's always the chance they use another LAN, but it's fine! It's all good, I'll deal with her dying! We'll keep Aurelion Sol alive! He still keeps his thing. Shed him out to my opponent. When you hush your own Aurelion, like, when you make a mistake, but you bring it back anyway, because... So that is the Aurelion Sol Spy deck. As I said, it's a really funny deck. Like, once it gets going, if you can get to the point of doubling the Aurelion Sols, it's really good. Obviously, sometimes you have to double LeBlanc. It depends on what situation you're kind of put in at the time. But as I said, I feel in my mind brain, I feel that a Targon's Peak would actually make this deck a lot more funny and probably a little bit more viable in personally. But that's just what I think in my head. But honestly, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. As I said, there's the link to the Twitch down below so you can catch me on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, as well as the link to the Discord where there will be the tournament and that going on this month on the 15th and 16th. So honestly, just thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, afternoon, evening, or whatever it is for you. Until next time, bye! Flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.